All right, here's our video today. Blue light and sleep. Now, hopefully you're watching this in the daytime. But if you're watching it at night, make sure you have a blue light filter or blue light glasses, which we'll talk about in this video. Because basically, blue light, we need blue light. We need it in the day. We love it in the day. But at nighttime, you don't want it. You don't want it at night. Let's talk about that in the video. But anyway, what are we talking about? Blue light. If you go outside in the daytime, there's blue light everywhere. The sky is blue. We'll talk about that also. Let's get a clean page. Here's our little blurry page here. But let's just first talk about light. So light, well, right here is part of the fix that E, electromagnetic spectrum. And in that spectrum, you have radio. Radio is light. We don't think of radio as light, but radio waves are light. They are the longest wavelengths of light, the longest wavelength. And of course, they have the lowest energy. And we also have micro. I'm sure we're all familiar with our microwaves. That's the second lowest energy, the microwave. Then we have infrared. And put a little box here. That's VL, visible light. That's the light we're going to talk about in this video. Visible light. That's the only light we can see. Then after that, you've heard of UV, ultraviolet light, which we can't see, but some animals can. Birds can see ultraviolet. And by the way, snakes could see infrared. We just can't. And of course, then we have the X-ray. That's light. X-rays are light. You go to the dentist, you get an X-ray. That's light. And the highest energy is gamma. The gamma rays, the highest energy. And the shortest wavelength. Highest energy. Associated with the Hulk. I'm sure everybody knows the Incredible Hulk. But let's just concentrate on visible light. So in the visible light spectrum, the longest wavelengths are red. Should use red, right? And the shortest is violet. So we'll go over that. Red and violet. And so what blue light is the second shortest. So let's just clean this out. Go back if you need to. And let's talk about blue light in that spectrum. Alrighty. Here's a less blurry page. Why don't we let's stick with yellow. So we said we had red invisible light, VL, visible light. In that spectrum, red has the longest wavelength. So red's length could anywhere go from 650 to about 750 nanometers. And then we have violet. And then we'll just put blue over here. So the blue we see, so violet, by the way, has anywhere between 380 nanometers. That's the wavelength of violet. Just to compare gamma, if you want to know gamma has a 0.01 nanometers. Extremely short, high energy. So the blue we see, and blue can go anywhere between 380 to 500 nanometers. But the blue we see in the sky, we evolved in our human eyes, about 480 nanometers. That's what we see in the sky. So some animals might see a different shade of blue, depending on what they can see, how many nanometers they can see with their eyes. And when we look at the sky is blue, but of all the visible light we see, blue is 1/3 of all visible light we see. And blue light scatters, and violet, both, violet scatters more than blue. But the thing is with blue, the reason we see blue, and the reason our sky is blue is because it does scatter better than red and all the other colors. The reason why we don't see the sky as violet, and I have other videos on this, why the sky is blue, is our eyes are more sensitive to blue. We have a blue cone in our eyes. And also the sun emits more blue. So blue will scatter more than red, and because of that energy level, we see more of the sky as blue. And so in the daytime, like I said before, blue light is very beneficial. We need light, we need sunlight. So let's clear this out. So unless you're Dracula or Batman, you don't need the sun. But just going in the sun, getting that blue light, absorbing blue light, can change your mood, can help your health. So get some sun. Anyway, at nighttime, let's clear this out. At night, you don't want blue light. We'll talk about at night. So at nighttime, blue light can throw off your biological clock, and that biological clock is your circadian rhythm. Let's write that down. Circadian. So your circadian rhythm is what can affect your mood, can affect your sleep. So if your circadian rhythm is off, if your biological clock is off, then all kinds of health problems could happen. And it could happen when you're seeing blue light. So again, blue light in the daytime could boost your attention, can boost your mood, help your mood. But at nighttime, could become your enemy. All right, let's fix that A. A's a little lazy today. Circadian rhythm, your biological clock. And remember, this is, part of your physical, your mental, and all the behavioral changes that follow a cycle within the day. So again, it's important to get that blue light. Now, what happens to the blue light at night? Blue light, a little rhyming today, blue light at night. And one thing it does is it suppresses the secretion of melatonin. So we'll say it suppresses, let's write that down, suppresses melatonin. And melatonin has an influence on your circadian rhythm. Now, if you take even a table light at night could affect your rhythm. And blue light, by the way, comes from any electrical device. Could come from a table lamp. But it mostly comes from electrical devices like your phone, like your computer, like your TV. So at nighttime, and we're talking about when it gets dark, you need a blue light filter. And I'm not trying to promote blue light filters, not selling a blue light filter. I should sell some, right? But you should put a blue light filter on your laptop, on your phone. They have those apps. They even have blue light glasses. And making a switch like that, just a small switch like that, could help your circadian rhythm. And maybe you'll sleep better. And maybe you'll get healthier. Then again, check with your doctor. Your doctor should tell you this. Don't just take this video as a way to improve your health. I'm just giving information on blue light. All right, so that's our video today.